Evening. Day 12, Tuesday. Day 12 of isolation. Got up this morning, a bit more purpose about today because I actually had a directors meeting at work to discuss our return to work after this current pandemic. So we sat around the table, 2 meters apart at this table, by the way. Sat around the table in the big meeting room. Big, trying to give you the impression that it's like 2 meters apart. It's quite easy to achieve in this meeting room. And after an hour and a half, 2 hours of deliberation, we came up with the strategy that we haven't got a frigging clue when we're coming back to work. So that's going to be revisited, I would say, in another few days, sadly. On another bit of news, I've got a project now going on I've decided to take up today, and it's a detailed study into crisps and their flavours. For example, beef and onion crisps. Can't really taste the onion, which I feel a bit disappointed about because I do like the onion in a beef and onion sandwich, for example. So I'm going to do a detailed study of that, and hopefully I'll get back to you before the end of this pandemic, or maybe not. We'll see whichever comes first, really. So before I've got a football theme tonight, by the way. That's why the shirt's on tonight, and we'll come back onto that. With Boris being in intensive care, by the way, I just thought a big shout out for the BJ, and hopefully he'll get soon. I noticed the Daily Mail headlines today were, and I'll read: "Who's got their finger on the nuclear button now that Boris is ill?" Like, what the fuck do they know that we don't? Also, big shout out to Kyle Walker, Man City's England international fullback. He's apologised that during the lockdown he had a party at home with 2 prostitutes, flouting the government advice during this lockdown period. I'm not actually sure there's a side clause that says you can't have prostitutes around, but I'm assuming that it's not acceptable at the moment and under current circumstances. So he has apologised, and he's confirmed that he's got no effects of COVID-19. However, the STD that he got should hopefully clear up with antibiotics. Thinking of you, Kyle. So on the football theme, I did promise a bit of a Leeds poem. So, and I've sort of done a poem based on my 43 years of following Leeds, and I've found today my, hope you can see it, original programme from the first ever game, which was versus Liverpool at Elland Road, October the 15th, 1977. 15p, that programme. Interestingly, in the middle, the Meet the Team section, there's Peter Lorimer in focus. 2 interesting parts. Questions to Peter. Favourite car? The new Jaguar, he answers. His own car? Datsun. Ambition? To be part of Leeds' next successful season. I mean, no talk of let's see who comes in to me and for me, and let the agent have a little chat, and let's see who offers the most money and all that sort of shit. This is, I want to just play for Leeds. I mean, that's the good old days. So on that note, I've done a rather long poem detailing parts of my 43-year history of following them, and I know that the current blog is at 4 minutes 10 seconds now, so I'll push on with this. Apologies to any ladies watching, because this might just bore the tits off you more than this blog you usually would do. So here we go. Leeds. October 15th, 1977, Elland Road with older brother. The start of a lifelong relationship, a bond unlike any other. On the Lowfields Road terrace with lots of men much older than me. The first thing I noticed are the players, much bigger than they appear on TV. Blue Gola bag, packed with Bovril and homemade sarnies, and the bother boys out in force, looking for Barneys. The noise and the chanting, smoke in my eyes, the smell of liniment and grass and overcooked pies. Semi-regular visits from then, catching 2 buses from here, late 70s and early 80s, and the toxic atmosphere. Now on the walk to the ground, my goalie bag was inspected. Police searching for weapons because football was now infected. Infected with fighting and violence and organised scrapping. And on the pitch it was changing, a new future was mapping. Relegation and drifting in the second tier of football, going nowhere fast until Sergeant Wilco got the call. A new team was built, history temporarily sidelined. But things had started to change, so we didn't mind. Strachan and Batty, and a young Gary Speed. And the Vinnie Jones haircut is just what I need. This new team had passion, aggression and real ability now. And the atmosphere in the stands, the passion and noise, just wow. Top of the league, promotion in reach, 2,000 Leeds fans, pissed down on Bournemouth Beach. Now in the big league, in a race for the top, this footballing juggernaut, it just wouldn't stop. League titles secured, we all wanted more, but sadly nothing much to talk about until Tony Yeboah. The single best player I've seen wearing white. The way he smashed the football filled the keepers with fright. The lad had it all, pace, strength and skills that caused mayhem. Unshackled greatness. Then along came George Graham. Dull football ensued, results above all. Then he left us for Tottenham, and O'Leary heeded the call. In came a youth team, known as O'Leary's Babies. This team could play, no ifs, buts and maybes. Plus Radaby, Bridges, Ducote and Viduka. A big laid-back Aussie, with a right foot like a bazooka. European nights followed, with huge financial perks. Then 2 fans got murdered by knife-wielding Turks. The Lees family felt this. We all came together. Now it's 20 years on. We remember forever. Fans go to watch football, not go there to die. And then years down the line, cool sign for them. Just why? Then came a shock relegation, confirmed on a sunny day in Bolton. Some fans in shock, some with tempers all molten. Just what went wrong? This wasn't funny. I'll tell you what happened. Ridsdale spent all the money. A slight bright spot in this dark period, and there really is one. A new Leeds fan is born. That's Lewis, my son. 100 million in debt, the laughing stock of the nation. Then Ken Bates showed up, followed by administration. 2 15-point deductions, relegation to League One. Ken Bates from old rivals Chelsea. I say that's job done. A long drawn out takeover, not a decision that was rash. Sold to the Arabs, you know the ones that don't have any cash. Then a batshit crazy Italian. Ciao Massimo. What he'd do from day to day, nobody would know. We're now in the hands of another Italian. Andrea is his name. Things feel a lot different now. Nowhere near the same. The club's on the up. Of that I've no fear. The football we play is beyond incredible. Because Marcelo Bielsa is here. The football is great. Of that I'm not lying. Pre-game preparation is thorough, including training ground spying. Under Marcelo's leadership, we could be heading back to the top. Once this football heavyweight gets rolling, it's so hard to stop. We're almost there now, nothing to fear. What can actually stop us? Coronavirus pandemic? Hold my beer. So anyway, 43 years on, nothing has changed. But no, the feelings are still here. Sorry, going week in, week out, you may think I'm deranged. But no, the feelings are still here, stronger than ever. Will I lose this passion, love and frustration? Never. Walking out on the terrace at Elland Road, goosebumps still appear. There's nothing, no feeling like it. Nothing comes near. Football's so unpredictable. There's never a home banker. And the man in the middle, the ref, he's still a wanker. The joy of a goal, a penalty claim, a striker's indecision. The post-game debates causing in-fan division. The red card, the tackles, a shot on the bar. The offside decisions getting ruined by VAR. Good and bad players will arrive, now and in future years. And games will be good, great and bad, and reduce me to tears. But one thing I have is a memory of it all. Of the players good and bad, some short and some tall. Some heroes and some villains, some fabulous, some shite. But the one thing that's constant, I'll always be white. Cheers, guys.